Officers caught in the crossfire, crazy cars careening out of control, criminals in compromising positions. Here with the adrenaline-filled clips from CourtTV's most shocking series is veteran producer Doug Bruckner from Nash Entertainment. Thanks so much for joining us again, our old friend Doug. Now, the first clip shows us the way in which police officers put themselves in harm's way each and every day. Now, for this one officer, he got the surprise of his life.
This is one of the most shocking and violent examples that I've ever seen, and the officer's life literally hangs in the balance.
Take a look at this.
Trooper Stephen Stone pulls over a pickup on Rural Highway 31.
You don't have any weapons on you, do you? No pocket knives, guns, anything like that? You got a pocket knife where? Put it on the bumper plate. What's this? What is that?
And he uncovers something suspicious.
What's in there? What?
Clearly, it's time to make an arrest. Before he can put on the cuffs, his worst nightmare unfolds.
Place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Stay the car! Get the car! Get the car!
It happens in seconds. When the passenger distracts Stone, the driver pulls a hidden gun and shoots point blank.
3 rounds struck me in the neck, 2 rounds struck me in the chest, and 1 round went in the left side of my back and came out the top of my shoulder.
The guy's alive.
Well, he was obviously left for dead. The suspects took off, but other units had been notified, so there was a high-speed chase. The suspect's truck crashed. They survived. The 2 suspects were put in handcuffs, led away for a long prison sentence.
Now this next piece of tape shows us what happens to one unruly woman after she was clearly in a situation where she had just a few too many.
This woman claimed that she was harassed by the cops. She'd only had a couple of beers. Well, the officer stayed cool. That inflamed her even more, and you'll see what happens
Take
after
a look.
that.
This DUI may be off the streets, but she's still on the warpath.
Are you so stupid you don't know I'm drunk? I didn't answer no more, you
The woman is about to learn she should have quit while she was behind.
You know what's obstruction?
Stay down and don't do that again. You understand me? That's assaulting the police. Do you understand?
Now you're hurting me.
She stood up, reached across the desk, and with both hands in a sweeping motion, tried to slap me. I just used an armbar technique and took her to the ground.
I will blow your head off your shoulders. It'll all be one big, blurry, bloody mess, and you'll deserve it.
Scott takes the woman to detention,
What?
knowing there's a good chance she won't remember any of this tomorrow.
Where's my jacket? So the last officer got the upper hand there. But this officer in this next clip, not as lucky, set this one up.
This man is pulled over for having his hip hop too loud, and immediately the situation turns deadly.
Take a look.
Deputy Stephen Rankin pulls over a driver for blasting his stereo. The man isn't drunk. He's career criminal Ben Westbrook, and he has a gun in his lap. Rankin approaches the car.
Never saw it coming.
Westbrook steps out to finish the job, but his gun locks up.
Gets frustrated and starts pistol whipping me in the head, kicking me in the upper body.
As Rankin fights to stay conscious, the felon gives up on his weapon. He knows there's another one nearby.
I felt the tug on the side of my belt, and I knew that he was grabbing for my gun. I got up as fast as I could and run to my car, pulled my gun out.
The would-be killer is captured the very next morning. Westbrook is sentenced to the maximum time allowable, 63 years.
He survived. Now, for the criminal in this next piece of tape, his good luck is about to end in a pretty dramatic way. Tell us what we're going to see here.
Not just a man, but also a woman. I call this one Bonnie and Clyde on steroids, but obviously the guy, and they both shoot, but the man is the more lethal, and there's some criminal history involved in this, too.
Take a look.
Robbery suspect Joseph Flores ditched his car after a high-speed chase, but the law caught up with him.
Okay, I got him.
Flores was arrested and spent 11 months behind bars. Now, a year later, just 1 month after his release, he's on the run again. This time, Flores and his girlfriend shot 2 people during a robbery. Without warning, the chase takes a deadly turn. The girlfriend fires on Wally.
She actually reached out the passenger window and aimed.
Waller acts fast. With one hand on the wheel, he grabs an assault rifle from under his dash and fires. 8 bullets tear into the truck's tires.
We started to come up into some traffic, and he started fishtailing.
Incredibly, Flores bails out, taking a blind leap over the wall, 20 feet straight down.
We had a visual on him coming from the minute he exited the vehicle.
History repeats itself, and Flores is once again apprehended.
Okay, stealing a car is never a good idea, leading police on a high-speed chase. Even worse, the teens in this next clip, you know, they were on a joyride. It turned into disaster. So explain this to us.
Brace yourself, because this is a joyride that has a jolt.
Take a look.
North Texas. Of all dangerous drivers on the road, it's hard to beat a teen in a stolen car who's been spotted by police. The driver of this hot ride takes 2 buddies on a nightmare run through neighborhood streets. Ahead, a light turns red. He decides to gun it. The car is obliterated. A crossing semi had no chance to stop, T-boning the teens 50 yards down the street. Incredibly, all 3 are still alive.
Everybody stand your man, once I do that, stop!
The trio is pulled from the wreckage and taken into custody.
No really serious injuries, and how about that driver? He decides to risk his life and takes his 2 buddies along with him.
Unbelievable. Now, these clips and many more can be seen on CourtTV's hit television show, Most Shocking. It airs Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Be sure to tune in. Thanks so much, Doug Bruckner. We'll be back.